Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening or watching. It's your girl, Shaeranea, right? And I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about the importance of, taking care of yourself mentally. Like, mental stability is literally really important. Like you have those days, like, that you wake up and it's just, like, you're mentally tired. Like, and then, like, being mentally tired is just exhausting in itself. The fact that you even feel like it puts you in a position of negative thinking. And I want you guys to be mindful of when you're going through mental tiredness, a mental state of being tired of a situation or something going on in your life. We all endure, we all go through things, and we all have to experience things for a long period of time sometimes. Because in order to get through anything, you have to go through a process, and even the process takes a long time. You don't know when when you're gonna get your breakthrough. So when I say mental health and really making sure that you're good here is really important. It's so important, you guys. Because some days you just be really tired, and then it puts you in a state of complaining. It puts you in a state of negativity. It makes everything in the world, everything in your life, seem like the worst thing ever. Because not only does your mind create emotions, like, it creates feelings. The thoughts and what you think create feelings in which sometimes you can't get a grip on, because if it's in a negative state, you create negative emotions. If you're in a positive state, you create positive emotions. It's all about what you're thinking and how you're thinking about it, and mental health being the most important thing to the mind. And I talk about the mind all the time, how it's really powerful, and it's powerful when it comes to sticking you. You can think about something so much that the scenario in itself becomes your reality. You could think about, being sick to a point where you make yourself sick. You can condition your mind to become and make your body be like something that you thought. And then you can also trick your mind to believe in something and make your life into what you thought as well. You want to be mindful of thoughts, especially negative thoughts. We can talk about the good all day, but we got to know how to deal with the negative, because it's some days when you're going to have some negative thinking and negative thoughts. You're going to look in the mirror and you're going to think about those mistakes you made, and you're going to give yourself the worst talk ever. That talk, oh, you're not good enough, or you could have done better. That's why they don't like you, or, just little talk, like, that's why you're insecure. That back talk that you do in your head. I don't do it a lot, but I don't do it at all, to be honest. But I have my own negative thoughts as well, because everything requires working in the mind. You have to work and overcome certain things, but you want to overcome certain phases in your mind, because everything is a point in access of the mind. And once you overcome those levels and things you face physically in your mind, when you mentally face things, you can physically, emotionally, spiritually face anything. Because if you mentally face it all, there's nothing in this world you can't overcome. There's nothing in this world that you can't face, because you mentally face it before anything. But if you emotionally face things before you mentally face them, you put yourself in a position where your emotions are not in a position of accepting, like, the emotions that you have, right? If your emotions are controlling your mind, you're putting yourself in a position where your mind won't be able to accept the reality of something. It's kind of like never accepting things for what they are. Emotions are not always true. Emotions come and go, like anything else, like thoughts. Emotions and thoughts come and go. You have to be mindful of these things, because we all endure and go through different phases and stages in our lives, and we all going to endure negativity. And every day is a good day to live, but you're going to endure some sort of negativity along the way. And when you become mentally tired, it destroys so much of the good. You know, sometimes you could destroy so much of the good in like 10 seconds. 10 seconds. You have to make sure that you're mentally prepared for everything, because it prepares you for everything physically if you're prepared mentally. Now, the power of the mind being that mental health being the most important thing, and the reason why I say that is because mental health has a toll on your body. Whether you're like the way you look, this controls how you look on the outside. If you're feeling negative thoughts, now some people are very good at hiding emotions, and that's cool. But it's some people who can always see beyond what you hide. You know, you can put up a front for your friends and your family, but there's some people out here, like myself, who always see right through you. And you want to be true to what it is you're feeling. You want to understand these things, because these things will get a grip on you and have you do things that you normally wouldn't do. And it will control you and put you in a state of regret, because you're going to say things, you're going to do things, and you're going to think things. And you're going to complain, you're going to nag, and you're going to be upset. You're going to even get into states of anger. You're going to be, everything is going to bother you when you're mentally tired. Because mentally tired messes with all the elements of your body. So you go from mentally tired to emotionally tired. And when you're emotionally tired, the emotional thought of being tired drains you, and it drains in your face. So now you're becoming spiritually tired. Now you're walking around with no energy. And now it looks a result on your physical body. You see it on the outer appearance of yourself. It all works together. It's not a dividing, it's an all together thing. Like I say, if you're not controlling your mind, if you're not working on this powerful tool, this thing will control you, and it will control your will, and it will control your reasons, and it will, if you're not using it, if you're not controlling your own mind and you let your mind control you, anything that comes in the way, whether it's emotional, something that you don't understand, anything that comes up will control you, because you don't control you. And when you don't control you, everything around you, everything outside of you, everybody who comes in your life controls you, because you have no control of yourself and your emotions and your mental stability. Now, mental stability is a great thing. You won't always be at a good point every single day. You're going to have some tired days. But what I'm saying to you is you want to make sure that you're taking precautions, okay? That you're taking care of yourself, because mentally tired is different from all the rest. When you're tired mentally, it really messes with you. It really messes with you. I don't really have a response for how it feels. Like, the feeling of being mentally tired emotionally sucks, and it drains you. And spiritually, I'm not very happy about that idea. Like, being drained. Just the topic itself makes you feel some sort of drainage. So I want to encourage everybody to really, really work on yourself. When you don't take care of yourself mentally, really take the time to think about what you're thinking about. Be mindful of negative thoughts and things that come in and out your mind throughout the day. Like, be mindful of the people you have around you, the energy you bring around you, the things you entertain on social media, just all throughout your life. Make sure that you're focusing your energy on positivity. I'm not saying you're not going to have negative days, that you're not going to have negative emotions and things are not going to come up. I'm not saying that. I'm saying control it, be mindful of it, and be aware of it. Also, emotional tiredness is you're not acknowledging your emotions. You're not being aware. You're not regarding your emotions. You're not caring and understanding what it is you're feeling and what you're experiencing. You want to understand all the tireds of your body. Mental tired, emotional tired, spiritual tired. Spiritual tired is just, you know that feeling of being lost, like you're lost without purpose. You got those points in your life where you feel like you're in a midlife crisis. Those are like spiritual soul losses of the vessel. That's tied to your soul and your spirit. Those moments where you just like, you're wrestling for answers and you really want things your way. That's the wrestle between the spirit and the physical tired. And those two wrestles are hand in hand. And like I say, all of them are tied together. So if you want to be better mentally, you got to be better emotionally, spiritually, physically, and then you have all the key factors you need when you capitalize and step up on those things. These are really important to me. I hope they're really important to you. Subscribe, like, comment, share, comment down below. Tell me what you like about this video. If it's helpful for you guys, I just want to talk about things that are really important, because people don't really look to the value of things, and I see the value of things, and I see how some things affect me, and I want to make sure that, you know, if it's affecting other people get the knowledge of that, okay? And how my experiences and stuff like that. You guys deserve that information. I'm willing to give it to you. So I love you guys. Have a prosperous day. Stay loving you.